Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, it's Ken. We're doing that Piercing Ken thing from the New York Now Show. I'm excited to talk to Steven Wilson's studio. I know what you're saying if you're listening to our rock stuff. It is not the same Steven Wilson from Porcupine Tree,
right.
But this is the artist Steven Wilson. Hey Steven, how are you? So talk to me about everything that's going on here and about yourself. And
well, I came from the garment industry in New York, so that was my first half of my career. So I really just designed textiles and embroidery. So whether it was patches, clothing, anything like that, bridal, it was all textile-based embroidery. So now I'm based out of Charlotte, North Carolina, and I kind of took all that knowledge of how do you do this, manipulating fabric and thread, and kind of turned it into fine art. So this series is our kind of rock and roll series.
I like it.
I've been into music my whole life. I used to play in bands. I played in New York.
What did you play?
Played guitar.
Okay.
Still play. But this is like, late 80s, 90s.
The Beatles was wonderful. I was looking for some Kiss before.
Oh yeah, I've done it.
You've done Kiss? Too bad you don't have Kiss up here.
So I'll pull up some New York stuff. So this is the actual LP cover. So this is the record sleeve. And I kind of take it, and all this thread is kind of hand manipulated and put onto the piece. So it's kind of like an homage to all these albums that I had growing up, and it's actually embroidered right through the paper. So everything from Madonna to Taylor Swift,
Beatles, Prince, Stones,
yeah, pretty much all of them. These guitars are similar. It's like all the album backs and liner notes are all kind of quilted and stitched together.
The Journey one looks fantastic.
Yeah, that's classic one, 1980.
Yes.
So we have the album series, and basically it's all upcycled. So it's upcycled albums that are embroidered and kind of turned into something different. To me, it was like everybody's first art collection. As a kid that grew up in the 70s or 80s, you had all these albums on your wall. That's what you did. You kind of put them up, and that's what inspired this, was like, okay, this is a little different, but the same vibe. All of these pieces are with upcycled luxury. So I worked in fashion for a long time, and there's a lot of waste, and people design packaging, and eventually it all winds up in the garbage. So I take like the shopping bags and boxes and shoe boxes and deconstruct them, stitch them together as if they were fabric, and that's what creates the canvases for all these pieces. So when you see a piece like this, it's shopping bags, and then these scarves are luxury scarves that have been upcycled. All the embroidery is done in my studio in North Carolina, piece by piece, and then collaged. So every piece I create is unique, one of a kind.
That's amazing. What do they run also then?
The retail prices for the pieces start at $300 retail, and they go up to, I don't know, 10,000 to 20,000, depending on how big it is. A piece like this size, these are like dozens of luxury scarves, whether it's Dior or Hermes or Chanel, and then they're all wrapped around these little wooden beads and kind of turned into this mosaic over this museum mat board.
That's great.
Again, these gypsy pieces are all upcycled scarves, embroidered elements that are overlaid on a canvas. So
Sweet.
all unique, all framed in acrylic this way, and all
we'll go around this way. So.
They all traced their way back here, because this is where I learned how to do all this stuff in the garment industry in the 90s. So it's pretty fun, kind of being back in New York and showing it this way. And
it's beautiful stuff.
Thank you. And a dozen people asked me today, like, where'd you learn how to do this? And I'm like, about 5 blocks away from here.
Yeah, right. This was the
capital where
this was.
So all the design I did.
A lot of people don't appreciate that. There was a time when you're walking through New York in this area, you would be overrun by people with racks,
the racks,
and going up and down the streets, and you don't see that here anymore.
No,
which is amazing.
No, I mean, I did it like right before NAFTA and all that, and then basically all those jobs and the finishers and people that would just do beading and all those things disappeared. So at that point, that's when I took all that knowledge of textiles and kind of what I learned here and applied it to art.
Let's just go over here since we didn't get to talk to this section.
Yeah, similar kind of things. This is again, all inspired. Yeah, Western has been a really popular style for the last couple of years, and it's had to take like a timeless icon and kind of add something to it. So it's, whether it's cherry blossoms or the Western, they all kind of implore that same engineering, where it's create a background of that it looks like fabric, but it's actually just paper that's been manipulated and embroidered, and then adding that top image to it.
Sweet. So is this the first time you've been at New York Now before?
I was at New York Now right before COVID.
Okay, so this is your return.
It's the first return from COVID. Yeah,
Fantastic.
Couture in Atlanta and some markets like that.
How's the show been so far? I know it's the first day. It's only a couple hours open.
Yeah.
So excellent.
No, it's been great.
Excellent.
We're in a great spot. It's a great team.
Yeah, you do have a great spot.
Great time to be in New York.
It is. All right.
Guys, I heard that they've been here for a couple weeks.
I know, it's great. We've had rain and clouds for like 10 days straight, and it's now the first
did do it in North Carolina.
First day. So that's nice. Awesome. Stephen, I'm going to let you get back to everything. Thank you so much for talking to me, and that's it, my friends. That is how it works here. It's Ken. It's Piercing Ken channel. We're doing the New York Now. So do me a favor, click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and like and leave a comment on the video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and good luck to Stephen. Bye.